Subscribe to my channel first, then listen close. I never thought one simple word. Stay could feel like a gunshot, but that night, at one of those loud charity galas where everyone pretends to care about causes while secretly competing over who looks richer, it did. Claire spent weeks planning our outfits. She always said appearances mattered in my world. She loved the glamour, the lights, the champagne. I used to love seeing her happy. From the second we walked in, she was glowing. Her gold dress caught every light, turning heads everywhere. And for a moment, I felt proud and quietly uneasy. She laughed easily, sliding away from my side into other people's conversations. When we first met, she clung to me in crowded rooms, whispered jokes only I could hear. That night, her eyes rarely found mine. At one point, she introduced me to a guy, Elliot Marketing. Taller, younger, confident grin. She laughed with him a little too comfortably. I tried to pretend it meant nothing, but every small gesture cut deeper than the last. When music slowed and couples drifted to the dance floor, I finally approached her. She stood by the bar, glass in hand, Elliot leaning close as she laughed softly at whatever he said. I placed my hand on her lower back, like I'd done 1,000 times before. She flinched. Not much, but enough. She turned, expression tight, still smiling for everyone else, and said calmly, loud enough for the nearby people to hear, "Don't. You're embarrassing me." Everything around me went silent. I pulled my hand back, tried to hide how those words burned. I muttered something about dancing. She looked at me, eyes cold. "Maybe later," she said. "I'm talking to Elliot." The rest of the night felt like punishment. I stood near the edges, pretending to check my phone, pretending not to see her smile at him the way she once smiled at me. At home, she acted normal, chatty, casual, like nothing happened. The next morning, she dressed for brunch. Or maybe Elliot. I didn't ask. I just said, "We need to talk." She sighed like I was ruining her day, told me I made a scene, told me touching her back in public wasn't appropriate. "Claire," I whispered, "you acted like I was a stranger." She finally looked at me and said words that hurt more than any affair ever could. Sometimes it feels that way. I didn't fight. I didn't argue. Something inside me just settled. After that, I saw every detail I'd ignored before. Late texts, random work trips, smiles saved for someone else. One night her phone lit up on the counter. "Last night was perfect. Can't wait to see you again, Elliot." I didn't even open it. I didn't need to. That night, I packed a small bag. She didn't stop me. A week later, she texted wanting to talk. Then she called me childish. Then she asked if we could just move past this. Move past what? The lie? The humiliation? The way she made me feel invisible in a room full of strangers? I didn't answer. Silence said enough. People think betrayal is what happens behind your back. But the real betrayal happens right in front of you, when someone stops seeing you, stops choosing you, stops treating you like you matter. That night, when she said, "You're embarrassing me," she didn't just reject my hand. She rejected the man who once built a life with her. And maybe that moment was a gift, because it taught me something I should have learned sooner. Love without respect isn't love. It's performance. So I walked away from the stage.